Yes, opening statement would be that, I felt like that we played really good defense. And I think Patrick Wickhander had just enough. A little erratic the first couple innings. Second, and maybe the third and fourth, it just seemed like he was throwing the ball a little bit better, throwing the changeup, a couple breaking balls. Nebraska did a nice job of fouling off a lot of pitches. They got his pitch count up. He contributed to that by getting behind in the count early, but he fought back a lot and, really did a nice job. Got us into starting the sixth and, gave up a leadoff single, and it was actually a good pitch. He got it in on him. He kind of jammed him, looped it over into left center. And, I think he was at about 92, 93 pitches. And we thought, well, we'll just make the move now. It was the top of the order. I think the 2-hole hitter was coming up. So went to Kevin. He did a tremendous job as usual. And, we scored just enough runs. We got a couple big hits and manufactured 2 runs in the sixth on a couple of really tough at bats that turned into walks. And we got a wild pitch and I guess they walked in one of the runs. And, Nebraska pitched really well tonight. So I feel fortunate that we scored 5 runs on them.
All right, let me know if you've got questions in the chat. Tom?
Dave, going with Kevin for 4 innings, do you cringe a little bit when he has to throw 71 pitches, or is he just a machine?
Not at all. Not at all. That's what he does.
Okay.
That's what he does.
And how do you feel? I mean, being 2-0 and not having to fight through a game tomorrow afternoon,
Better than being 1-1 and having to win 3 straight. So we didn't play very good tonight. We won. I feel fortunate. I'm looking forward to getting back out on the field.
Hutch?
Dave, what did you think about Nebraska's approach against Cops? It seemed like they got some good swings and really made them work.
They did. I mean, they did a pretty good job, but I think the zone was it was jumping all around back there. And I think both pitchers didn't know where to throw. And that was a little frustrating. I think it cost both pitchers a lot of pitches.
And after throwing 71 pitches tonight, what is he available tomorrow or what's the plan there?
Don't know yet. Won't know till tomorrow. Don't know who I'm going to pitch either until after I see who wins.
Nate?
Yeah, you mentioned the defense. Just how pivotal was that with no errors and plus some key plays afield?
Yeah, I thought, Caden Wallace, man, he got an in-between hop. He smothered it. We got an out of it. They ended up scoring a run that inning with a big 2-out hit from Raskin, I think, in the left center. He's a really good hitter. Nesbitt made a really nice play to end the game. That was another in-betweener. Plus the grass is real wet. I mean, we're playing late at night. It's tough for both teams. Anytime a ball gets in the grass, it gets wet. And, I thought Goodhart made a nice play in the first inning, and a ball was hit over his head. So we're just solid, Opens had a great game behind the plate, blocking balls, and pitchers will throw down there to him because they trust him.
Thank you.
All right, let me know if you've got more questions in the chat. Matt?
Nebraska is one of the best teams in the tournament at not walking people. Was that a matter of the strike zone tonight or your team's approach, combination of the two?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it was a combination of the two. I'm not going to say that, I don't know. You saw them. Some of them were close walks. Some of them weren't even close. But, that was probably not normal for them because they don't walk a lot of hitters. It's they use a lot of different pitchers, and they were trying to match up. And sometimes when you do that, big crowd, it's a little bit, hard for maybe pitchers to get adjusted out there. They're facing 1 or 2 hitters and, tough situation. I think our hitters did a nice job, fouled off some pitches, laid off some pitches, and, we took our walks because that's what we needed.
And then tonight, or with you throwing 7 pitchers yesterday for Wicklander and Cops to get you through tonight, how good did that feel to stabilize your bullpen? How much do you think it did?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were planning on doing tonight. Exactly the way it worked. 5, maybe 6 with Wicklander. We were hoping, but we didn't get the 6, and let Cops take it to the house. And that's what, you got to feel good about it. Rested everybody else. And, tomorrow we'll see who we're playing, and then go from there.
Clay?
Coach, just seemed like it was a game of 3-2 pitches. And just would you kind of go through the way your two guys competed on those 3-2 pitch, all those seemed like the whole night?
Yeah, there was a lot of 3-2 counts really for both teams. I don't know why, maybe a little bit I know why, but or I think I would like to be able to see from behind. But I thought both teams did a nice job fouling pitches off, getting to the next pitch, and getting everybody's pitch count up, because that's what went on tonight. There were a lot of pitches thrown tonight, and we ended up drawing some walks because of it. We walked them twice, and they had a lot of full counts. But Kevin was able to get some swings and misses and some ground balls, fly balls, and so was Patrick. I think Nebraska probably felt like there were some borderline calls they didn't get as well.
Would you have Kevin available tomorrow?
Not sure yet. Obviously probably wouldn't want to pitch him tomorrow, but kind of depends on him. He's a different cat. I'm just telling you, it's different. And yeah, you see it. You've seen what I've seen all year.
Thanks.
Seth?
Yeah, Dave, just what's the status of Slavins' rehab, and will he be available for the rest of the weekend?
He's right there. He could have almost got some bats tonight. So ran the bases today inside, and took batting practice with the team and regular group work. He'll do that again tomorrow, and we'll see who's pitching, who we're playing, and you might end up seeing him on the field. I'm not sure yet, or at least DH him.
And then that sixth inning to score 2 runs without a hit, and Nebraska just kind of scored that run to come back. How big was that inning?
It was huge. To get the 1 run on the bases loaded walk was big time. We matched the run that they got there in the top of the 6th, and then we scored another run on a pass ball. And the hitters did a good job. They were very patient, worked a couple of tough walks at the beginning of that inning. And, before we knew, we had the bases loaded and 2 outs. We really needed a big hit. We ended up getting a walk and then a wild pitch, and we punched in 2 and gave us a little breathing room, because, 2-run lead, 4-run lead, big difference. Obviously, it's double.
Thanks.
Last one, Hutch.
Dave, what did you see on Goodhart's home run in the first, and how big was it to jump out to the early lead?
Well, it was probably the 4th or 5th pitch he saw. It was a little bit elevated, and I knew he hit it good. I didn't know it was going to go as far as it did, because the wind's blowing in from the left, and it just cut right through it, made it out. I think it hit that rail back there, and giving us the lead was big, because obviously we didn't have the lead yesterday until about the 4th, 5th inning. The crowd was really loud when he hit it, and got him fired up. So it was a big swing for us.
That wraps us up. Thanks, Coach.
Okay.